guys. Hello. I'm finally on stream. I woke up at like midnight, so that's not exactly optimal for streaming. And I do have work today, which I'm not too thrilled about, but I am thrilled about streaming. So I'm. If my camera looks a bit different and darker tonight, it's because the other camera that I usually stream on, it's broken. Not broken, but it's dead. Makes no sense, but yeah. So I'm going to pull a card of the day so I can change that. So let me just go ahead and do that and get started with the stream. This is my card of the day for the stream. That's good, guys. Oh, in the world. Give me a card of the day for the stream. Give me a card of the day for the stream. Ah, the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands was actually the bottom of the deck energy for that one too, along with the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So it's not your hard work is gonna pay off, pretty much, is what hard work paying off. So it's a struggle right now, but the hard work is gonna pay off. It's a message to me, anyone who watches this stream. Let me go ahead and update that. The Ten of Wands. Luckily, the stream never feels like a duty or obligation. It's just I do it because I love it. So quite happy with that. So yes, um, I am watching my friend Red stream. I've been watching his stream since midnight. He's been streaming for about 2 hours now, so that really gives me the motivation to just stream. Hi, Aloe. Welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to have you. I need to Google that Oracle deck that you told me about. Well, I actually can't Google it right now because my phone that I use to stream is what I'm using to stream today. I'm just waiting for the other one to charge up. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do longer readings today. I say that every single day, but for once, I mean it. Like, no reading under 5 minutes. Taking my good old time with readings to get people clarity. Oh, I'm doing good today. I slept a lot. Can't remember what else I did besides slept. I chat with a few friends. It was just a lazy Sunday. I just worked out because I've been putting off working out all day, but I finally got to work out, so I'm happy about that. Feel energized and like the Four of Cups. Resting. Well rested and ready to do some readings. So full of joy and ready to do some readings. How about you? How are you doing, Aloe? Oh yeah, hopefully no trolls, because you know they just tend to come out at these early morning hours. What did you do today, Aloe? Oh, you're slowly getting into meditation. That's good. That's good. I I've been doing meditation in my sleep, like just listening to meditation things to sleep while I sleep. I do like I do like simple meditation where I just sit, but I haven't been able to in a few days. But considering I'm going back to work, I know I'm gonna need to from tomorrow. Ooh, where in nature did you go? What did you do? I would have loved to spend some time in nature, but I was in bed. So, well, why I haven't been able to go into nature? Well, beaches on my island are closed, like rivers are closed. I'm not really a fan of parks and nature trails because most nature trails here have water and most of them are closed. So in terms of nature, the places that I can go are limited and um I haven't been I wouldn't say that I'm stressed, but remember I'm overcoming a heartbreak, so I'm slowly just getting back to being with myself. And I'm gonna be honest, nature doesn't really revitalize me that much. I tend to revitalize myself through my own healing. But so I'll see. I'll see. I would have loved to go to the beach on my own, but beaches on my island are closed. So yeah. Hi Jesswinder. You wanna know if there's any good news of communication? In terms of who? Yeah, I am taking my time to heal. But I mean thankfully my heart and body no longer hurt because that was like for about the first 3 days. My heart and my entire body hurt, but it no longer. What is their initials? Jaswinder? J. Okay. So you want to find out about communication with this person, Joss. You want good news though, so I hope the news is good. Get into it. Yeah. But the thing is, it wasn't that they broke my heart. It was more of me breaking my own heart in a way and being disappointed with myself. So I'm in the process of forgiving myself for doing that, and I'm cool. Well, I'd say I'm doing pretty well. Like I feel like myself again today, even though I didn't do much. But yeah, I'm doing the things that I love and enjoy, and it's nice. There's no one on Twitch, but yeah, let's get started with Jaws. My spirit guides, Jaws' spirit guides, JS's spirit guides. Tell me about communication. Is there any communication coming? Good communication. Well, is there any communication coming between Jas and JS? Is there any communication coming between Jas and JS? Tell me about communication between Jas and JS. Tell me about communication between Jas and JS. Tell me about communication between Jas and JS. Hmm. This is definitely going to be a diverse reading. So the bottom of the deck energy is the Page of Wands. So it's letting me know that there's a creative spark going on, and you're being creative. Somebody in this relationship is being creative. So whatever talk that's coming, I get the vibe that it's going to be quite creative. So the situation is the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is a card all about reaping what you sow and putting in the investment and watching it grow and waiting to get that investment. So I'm getting the vibe that it's gonna, like, thus far, we're seeing that good communication could be on the way. You just keep on waiting and we'll see. Let's find out. This is what the cards have to warn you about. The Six of Swords in reverse is what showed up as to what the cards have to warn you about. So, um, wait, one sec. It actually says that I'm offline. Am I back online? Okay, yeah, I am online. Sorry about that. But, yeah, the Six of Swords is what the cards are warning you about. And that's pretty much saying that you don't want to be stuck. You want to go with the flow. So try not to get stuck in a mindset that's not going to be conducive to the good type of communication. Because when they do decide to come, or when you guys do decide to have a conversation, you want the conversation to flow. So try not to be stuck and bring up things that you know could cause an argument or not be beneficial to you guys. Okay, so I'm getting the vibe that, well, I'm seeing the Ten of Wands everywhere today. This is the third time I'm seeing it for the day. But the action that you should take, or another path that you should take instead of staying in that stuck energy, is it's saying the Ten of Wands. And that's going to lead to you having the strength to make this conversation happen. And Ten of Wands, as you can see, this girl is carrying a very, very heavy load. And I'm getting the vibe that this is you waiting. I don't know why it's blurry. Yeah, I'm getting the vibe that this is you waiting on him to come back and give you a response or have a conversation. So it's quite the heavy burden that you have to wait so much. And I understand what it's like waiting on a response. It's not fun. It can bring down your energy, but the cards are telling me to not think of it as a burden. Just think of it as a lesson that you have to go through. And the final card is telling me that you have the strength. You have lots and lots of strength to be able to wait this out and wait on him. Because if you go and approach him with the energy that you want to talk right now, you want to rush things, you want to be stuck in an energy that's not conducive to the relationship, it's not going to be fruitful. So you need to just have the patience, wait your turn, and then the good communication is going to come. Like, it's going to be really fun and creative. You just got to wait. So yeah, patience is the key. And this reading is funny because this is something that I also need to hear myself. So it's very interesting how our worlds are colliding. But yeah, Josh, that's what the cards have to tell me to tell you. You have the strength to do it. So don't even worry about it. You see how he's patiently sitting waiting? I mean, he's not happy about it, but sometimes it's just what we have to do. So yeah, that's what you guys have to do. That's good that you guys have high chemistry. Well, Aloe, I wouldn't tell her to not wait. I'd tell her to do whatever she thinks is best in her heart. Oh, interesting. So you guys are just friends. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, Drer. Let's find out. Can I get your initials? But no, Aloe, you can give whatever advice you want. It's just different people feel differently about certain things, so it's okay to have conflicting opinions. AR. Okay, let's find out. My spirit guides, AR spirit guides. What is blocking AR from manifesting? What blocks 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 AR from manifesting? Hmm. Right off the bat, it's looking like your manifestation is gonna come true. The first card that I pulled, well, the bottom of the deck energy is the Six of Wands. Hi, LD. I wanted to come to your stream last night, but I don't know. Either I was laying in bed or I was doing something. I really wanted to come to your stream because I haven't seen you stream in a while. But thanks for stopping by. I am doing readings for people on YouTube as usual. But yeah, the bottom of the deck energy is the Six of Wands. So it's letting me know that your manifestation is going to come true at some point. And then, well, I pulled the Three of Pentacles, and this is letting me know that you have a stable foundation in what you want. So I'm getting the vibe that maybe you're looking at it too much. Just right off the bat, I'm thinking you're looking for signs and you're looking back. Like if you take a look at how this guy is looking down and how these people are looking towards him, I'm thinking that you're looking for signs and wondering. But let's find out. Okay, so the Hierophant showed up in reverse. And this is making me think that possibly you you weren't just looking towards people, but I did buy a traditional tarot deck. I've had it for about a few weeks now, but I don't tend to use it much. Um, so yeah, I'm thinking that the why this is showing up in reverse for the past is that you were looking for answers in places that weren't gonna give you the answers. So stop that. Okay. Well, a big change and a rebirth is coming. So, like I said, the bottom of the deck energy is the Six of Wands, and at present, I'm seeing death, and this death, I am taking it as a very positive death in terms of your manifestation just completely coming true. So let's find out what's in store for the future. Wow, Tim Harris. So patience, patience, patience. That's exactly what you need, to have the patience to know that you're this beautiful angel like thing to um manifest your dreams. So in terms of what's blocking you, I think you were just looking for resources and answers in the wrong place. And finding those resources just kind of muddled your power a bit. But I see that you're currently on the right path. So just keep doing what you're doing, and that validation and victory is gonna come your way. Right under this, I see the tower though. So, mm, but I wouldn't worry because I don't think that tower is referring to you. But let me just find out a bit more about what besides the patience you need to have. So let me do that. Where's the parents here? Where's the parents here? Okay. Hmm. Okay, so I'm getting the vibe that there's some resentment. There's some resentment and a lack of balance in your life in terms of what's holding you from finding that patience. There's some resentment, like, this is like, I don't know how many times I've seen this card today, but yeah, there's some resentment and a lack of balance. Like you're trying to juggle maybe work and your personal life at the same time, and that's kind of blocking you a bit. So aside from getting advice from the wrong institution, you are what internally is holding you back is that there's some resentment and heaviness that's and a lack of balance that's holding you back. But I think that's easily avoidable now that you know that. So just try not to stress too much about it, and you could alleviate that, and the death and your victory will come. But considering you're in the death moment, I think that it is gonna come. So yeah, um AR, that's what the cards have to say to you. Up next on the list, I have Cake, and you're here with a love question. Oh, I love love. Hmm. Cake, your question. Can I get your initials, Cake? Oh, I do. LD, LD, earlier in the stream, I was saying that my heart has finally stopped hurting after like, well, for the first 2 days, my heart and my body was aching, but now I'm finally feeling like a normal person again. Hmm. But no, I love, like, honestly, I'm gonna be real. I didn't think that my heart could get broken because, like, I love to love, but usually I love sporadically in very short periods. But I didn't. But because of the fact that my situation was a almost well, it was long term for me because 9 months is a long time for me. But so my heart was, but it's on the mend. I'm not hopping into anything though. I could, but I broke off everything with everyone because I just need to be me and focus on what makes me happy. Yeah. So no rebounds for me. Okay, can I get your initials? And I don't know, well, I did a lot of meditation and healing stuff, but I've also been listening to some Reiki and and subliminals, and I don't know if that helped, but well, my heart no longer hurts, so that's that's good because it felt like I had a heart attack. Your name is Rita. Ah, Rita. Well, I've been using them while I sleep. In fact, right now I'm playing in the background just to keep me at peace. Um, is your true love going to come this year? Cake. Hmm. Is your true love going to come this year? Well, I googled the symptoms and apparently it's what heartbreak feels like. I have felt it before, but it was very mild. This time, it was, well, last week, it was like a persistent feeling. Not like I needed to go to not like I needed to go to the emergency room, but just like almost like heartburn type of vibe. Okay, so your question is your true love gonna come this year? Tell me about Rita. Is their true love gonna come this year? Is Rita's true love gonna come this year? Rita, Rita, Rita. Wow. There are some secrets. There's some secrets in your life that you're not addressing. And it's keeping you imbalanced. It's keeping you imbalanced. And I'm thinking that could be a hindrance. Because the world, like these two cards wanted to pop out for the bottom of the deck. So it's like there's some imbalance going on and some injustice. And I don't know with who. The Ten of Cups. So in the past, you are at that final cycle and there's still that hindrance. Paralyzing, avoiding whatever that hindrance and that secret is. Oof. There's a lot of emotional blue energy. Ah, your true love is not coming this year, Rita. Mm-mm. He's not coming this year. But you are gonna find the stability to manifest the love, but I don't think that he's gonna be the love of your life. And I don't get the vibe that he's in your life right now. So just approach the relationship with trepidation if you are going into one. And maybe he's not the true love of your life this year, but maybe in time he can change. But in terms of this year, the cards are telling me no. And there's a lot of secrets and stagnation that's holding you back because you're just kind of avoiding looking out at present. You're avoiding looking out because I think you already know that your true love is not coming this year. So, I mean, I'm sure you don't want to hear that, but that's what the cards are saying. Why is my camera frozen? Okay, one sec. My camera is frozen. Yeah, I should be back. But yeah, like I said, I don't think he's coming, but the stability that you want and that you're looking for is gonna come. I just don't think that it's gonna be with whoever this person is. So, just be wary and cautious of thinking that whoever you meet this year is gonna be your true love. I could tell you how to find them, I guess, but uh, if he's not coming this year, then I think maybe that's already a sign that you just need to focus on whatever barriers are in your way to alleviating that to find him or her. So yeah, Rita, that's your reading. Oh no, ask everyone in the chat is gonna get their questions answered. So um I see Barbara. We have Barbara, then Zena, and okay, let me start writing the names down. There's Barbara, Xena, Ara, Sienna, Sienna, Ara. How are you doing though, LD, if you're still there? Yeah, how are you doing? Xena, it's not your turn yet, it's Barbara's turn. Yeah, I added everyone to the list. Right now there's Barbara, Xena, Sienna, Ara. Ara, you're at the bottom of the list. Right now we're on Barbara. Yeah, I know that, LD. Like, in fact, it's crazy because for the past few weeks, when I knew that my situation was coming to a close, I kept on getting the chaotic love energy people, and I was just like, I was just like, oh my god, these people, like a lot of them, they had messy, messy love lives, and I'm like, I can't relate. Well, lying to myself and telling myself that I can't relate, but I knew that I could relate, but I was just ignoring the fact. But yeah, now I just take it as it comes, and yeah, I can't relate. Oh my god, I'll never get my heart broken. I was lying to myself, telling myself I can't relate. Like my relationship is solid, but mm-mm. And but it's humbling. It's humbling, quite humbling. Because I thought before I got my heart broken, like I had my ego broken, and I thought that that was the worst it could get. Like I thought that was the worst it could get. But then when my heart actually broke, I was like, whoa, the death of my ego was nothing compared to this. Luckily, I mean, I was able to just pick back up my ego like that, but my heart was not able to just snap back into place, which luckily it is on the mend. Yeah. But I'd say in general, I'm quite ego driven. So when my ego died, I was just, I was like, this is the lowest I could ever get. Like, no, I'm not gonna lie. I was literally on the floor on my carpet, and I was just like, it doesn't get worse than this. This is rock bottom. Ah, it's good that you are better than you were a few weeks ago. What are you doing to uplift your vibe, LD? I mean, you're like the crystal god, so I imagine you have a lot of putting a lot of healing into yourself, which is good. But what have you been doing specifically to get on the mend? Barbara, your question is what does Anton think about Tanya? You're Tanya. What does Anton think about you? Hmm, okay. I'll use my Charlie Brown deck. What does Anton think about Tanya? My spirit guides, oh, Anton's spirit guides, Tanya's spirit guides. Tell me, what does Anton think about Tanya? What does Anton think about Tanya? Ignore my bad shuffles. I'm doing my best. What does Anton think about Tanya? What does Anton think about Tanya? This is Anton and his thoughts. This is you and your thoughts. This is the situation. So I'm getting the vibe that there's some inaction on his part. Because he showed up as the Knight of Spades. Well, the bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Swords in reverse, and that's just letting me know that he's or you are a bit impatient, and somebody in this relationship is reckless AF. Yeah, somebody in this relationship is reckless, and they're not. Oh yeah, they're not really waiting like you should wait. Sorry, I just saw something on my computer that I need to delete. But yeah, somebody's being impulsive and reckless. So watch out for that. Wait, I didn't pull the final card? Okay, well, this is his feelings. Huh. He is in a bad place right now. Why is everybody in such a bad place right now? Why is everybody in such a bad place? This is the fifth time I'm seeing this card today. As you can see, that's a card I pulled for this stream today. But he. Oh no, this is actually the swords. This is worse. Never mind. This is not the card of the day. But, Aaron, you're gonna have to wait, unfortunately, because there are like five people ahead of you. But he's in a bad place mentally right now. So I'm gonna be real. I don't think he's thinking about you right now. But let's find out if he is or what he thinks about you. Impulsive, impatient, and reckless. He thinks that you are kind of rushing him. You're kind of rushing him. You're rushing him a bit. Yeah, Tanya, you're rushing this Anton guy. And in terms of you, wherever you meet up with him, it's not yeah, wherever you meet up with him, it's not optimal. And you think of this guy as your world. But I'm just gonna be honest with you, you're rushing him. He's not ready to he's not ready to share himself because then his thoughts are a bit tense right now. So let me just pull some more cards on why his thoughts are so tense right now. Why is Anton so tense towards Tanya? Okay, I'm not gonna take all of these three. Why is Anton so tense towards Tanya? Why is Anton so in his thoughts? And how does he feel about Tanya? Why is Anton so in his thoughts? Why is Anton so in his thoughts? And how does he feel about Tanya? Okay, so he's so in his thoughts because he wants something and he's not getting it. He has a desire for something and he's not getting it. And he thinks that he just thinks that you're pushing him a little bit too much. Because you showed up as a page of cups in reverse, so he just thinks that you're being a bit emotional, too emotional, and immature. Like, maybe he's just not ready, and you're pushing him, and that's not gonna get you what you like. So yeah, yeah, Barbara. I think you just need some patience with him. I'm just gonna read what LD typed on my stream, and I'll get back to the readings. So he says subliminals mainly, and just laying in the park, he broods. So he's been trying this transformation, meaning you go either meditate, you work through it, just release it instead of feeding what it is you're thinking about. That's really nice. Well, early in the stream, this person who comes, well, my friend Alo, who comes to my stream all the time, they were asking me, why don't I go in nature? Why don't I go in nature? And it's just like, well, on my island, well, beaches are closed and stuff, but I don't know how I feel about parks and nature. The closest, okay, this is creepy as hell, but the closest to nature that I've been, and probably, no, the last time I was in actual nature was the beach, which was about a month and a half ago. But the closest I've been to nature since then was in a cemetery. Yeah, like I was in a cemetery about last week Friday. I was in the cemetery. I was just walking. Creepy as hell. I know. Don't ask me why I was in a cemetery, but that's the closest I was to nature in the past few days. Let me see what else he said. You've also been working on active emotional signposting. Not using umbrella terms, meaning following the signs of emotions. It's presenting that you just have been oblivious to not saying things like you're stressed, meaning, well, so now you say things into like you're feeling extremely unseen and frustrated. Ooh, I love that. I love what you just said there, LD, because well, I read a book. Well, I saw a psychiatrist last week and a psychologist just to talk. And well, I was talking about cognitive. Well, they told me they recommended this book to me on cognitive behavioral therapy and addressing emotions and how you address them because there are different ways to cope with emotions, like good ways and bad ways, especially well in terms of negative ones. And usually those emotions don't just come as one thing. So you do have to be aware of how you label it. I'm guessing that's how you're saying. Yes, it's good to get to the root cause of why you feel a specific way. That's almost kind of like what's the thing? The dark thing with the cards, shadow work. It's almost kind of like shadow work a bit. Cognitive behavioral therapy is what you just practicing, but it doesn't always yield results. Emotional agility. I see. I see. I'm gonna write that down. Let me write that down. Emotional agility. Because the cognitive behavioral therapy, I just don't think it's something I could work with as well that as I'd like. Yeah, I imagine subliminals are, but unfortunately, subliminals do not make people love you. Haha, even when they promise to. Ah, okay, so cognitive, cognitive, back. No, no, LD, no, LD. I, I was, I, you know, well, there are a lot of things I've been reading about, and there's this thing called the cut and clear, where, well, I've even done this thing where I burned like feelings that I wanted to get rid of, and it worked, but I just like, I hate the fact that I know that they're gonna come back. I hate it. Up next on the list, we have Xena. Xena, are you there? Does Steven miss you? If he thinks of you or his feelings, that's why you ask if. Yeah, the thing is with this person, our vibrations are just misaligned beyond. So I don't think they're gonna catch up to me in terms of my vibration, but hmm, in fact, let me see what the day is. Next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, they're coming back. So that's just really, really like the reason we ended things is because we just kept fighting and couldn't find a resolution. But we decided that time apart would be best. But and we'd come back together someday. But it's like doesn't make sense if we come back in a week. Hi, Shakira. I there's a list right now, so does Steven miss you? If he thinks of you or his feelings? I don't really understand your question. You don't know much about him, so you want to know if he misses you? It's been a few days since you've heard from him and you hung up on him. Zena, you hung up on him? So you were talking to him and you hung up on him? And now you want to know if he misses you? I mean, I understand that. Let's just find out. Does Steven miss Zena? Does Steven miss Zena? What are Steven's feelings towards Zena? Okay, he hurt you. I understand. Does Steven miss Zena? Does Steven miss Zena? What are Steven's feelings towards Zena? Does he miss her? Does Steven miss Zena? Does Steven miss Zena? Red, I'm doing well. I actually have your stream playing in my background. I'm doing pretty decent. Considering I woke up at midnight, I'd think, but, yeah. Um, he's definitely being nostalgic, but the bottom of the deck energy is the King of Swords in reverse. So is that the king? Yeah, that is the king. That's letting me know that he's a bit mentally cruel. Yeah, he's a bit mentally cruel. So he probably said some really, really mean things to you, which is why I don't blame you for hanging up on him. If you hung up on him, probably deserved it. Then the Six of Cups showed up. This is letting me know that he's being nostalgic. But let's find out some more. Okay. So in the past, he definitely wanted to take action towards you. He's thinking about that, reminiscing about that. Hi, BM. Welcome to the chat. He's sad. He's sad. You both are sad over how things ended. So he's ruminating a bit. And in terms of the future, he thinks things are broken at the moment. I'm doing decent. I'm doing pretty decent. I tend to go off the colors that I wear, and whenever I wear blue, it keeps me very at peace and just like in a meditative trance state. So that's my vibe for today. But yeah, in terms of the future, I see just some instability. So there's a lot of sadness and instability in this structure, and the structure being the relationship. So he's I don't get the vibe that he's sorry for what he did. I think that he just has a passionate, fiery nature, and in the heat of the moment and the anger, he just was like, fuck you. And you were just like, oh, how could you say that to me? And hung up the phone. I can't relate to something like that. But yeah, I see passion, but I also see a lot of sadness. You wonder if he wants to be with you in the future. Yeah, the structure right now is really, really broken. Like a lot of sadness and misalignment. So let me find out if you guys can be together in the future. But I mean, he's showing up as the king of swords, and this is a cutthroat, no nonsense kind of guy when it comes to words. So has probably said some really, really mean things to you. So let's find out. Can this structure be repaired? Can this structure be repaired in the future? Structure be repaired. Oh wow, a lot popped out. So I see a lot of foolish antics. Wow, 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 wow. A lot of cards popped out. Heartbreak, stability, denial, and change. Okay. Uh, I think you have to take him as he comes, if that's what you want, because he broke your heart, but there is redemption. Like there is some redemption. He is gonna offer the stability, but you're still gonna have to put up with his bullshit because the fool showed up in the bottom. which is letting me know that he does want redemption. He is going to try to make an not an offer, but he is going to just be himself and try to bring some stability back. But um, you're gonna have to kind of close your eyes and wear a blindfold if you want to tolerate that. And I don't think that's how anybody should want to live. But it's up to you, really. Redemption is kind of like forgiveness, but it's kind of basically giving someone another chance. Yeah, giving someone another chance and letting go of what has held you back. So yeah, but I don't get the vibe that it's just him that's broken, Cena. I think that you both are sad over the how things ended. How are you doing today, BM? Shakira, there's a list of people, so I'm also not gonna scroll back up and look for your question. So, ooh, you're learning astrology. I I want to learn a bit about birth charts as well. Like I see streamers doing it, but um, I should let you read my birth chart and my partner's birth chart, even though I don't have a partner, just to hear how incompatible we are. Because I know. But yeah, I don't know much about astrology beyond what my Snapchat says. So up next on the list, I have Siana. Siana or Ciara, are you there? Shakira, don't ask your question again. There's Siana, Ara, and then you. So I will get to your question when this time. Oh, LD, I already know what his karma was. Well, Zach, I already know what his karma was to teach me. I know what the karma was. The karma was just to, because what he did to me is what I've done to, I don't know how many people. But, but I don't know if these healing meditations and subliminals, kind of just like is restoring karma and balance because yesterday I had an 8 hour phone call with someone that I thought I would never speak to again. And it was so healing and transformative for the both of us because this is a friend that, well, I hurt repeatedly and they hurt me in a grand way. And we were able to just we were able to just reconnect and discuss and it was healing for the both of us. Oh, well, honestly, the thing is, things have just been changing so fast and hard. Oh, I've been doing a lot of heart chakra meditations. In fact, before I even came on the stream, I've just been working on my heart, which is probably why my heart was just so damn broken. When it did break, hmm, it was whack. Whack as hell. Okay, I will add root to my list of meditations. Does root just keep you grounded? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm very floaty and airy. I haven't. Yeah, the only three that I've done that I keep on doing is my third eye, my heart, and my solar plexus, just because I feel like I want to be in tune with my personality, because I feel like I neglected it for a while. I don't know why I ignored the rest, but PB, I will add you to the list. Let me get to Sienna's question. Sienna, your question is: does Jerome possibly have a crush on you? He's been giving you mixed signals. Does Jerome have a crush on C? Does Jay have a crush on C? Let's find out. Does Jay have a crush on C? Does Jay have a crush on C? Okay, I'm just gonna put that in the deck for a second, but I don't understand. How old are you, by the way? I don't understand crushes. Like, well, for me, I don't understand crushes because it's like, if you like someone, just tell them. Well, in my, it's like, hmm, well, that's my approach most of the time. Because when you play all these games, if it's like, do they like me, do they not? It's like, aren't you just wasting your time and the person's time? And, huh, I don't know. I don't know. Crushes are weird. Well, I shoot my shot with my crushes, and if they don't like me, that's it. You're 20. Okay, that's like, yeah, you're still a teenager. You're allowed to have crushes. I do have crushes too, still. Well, I haven't had a crush in a long time, but it's cute. Let's find out. Does Jerome have a crush on C? Does Jerome have a crush on C? Does Jerome have a crush on C? How does Jerome feel about C? Does Jerome have a crush on C? How does Jerome feel about C? Does Jerome have a crush on C? Does Jerome have a crush? Does Jerome have a crush on C? Does Jerome have a crush on C? Does Jerome have a crush on C? Does... Wow. Huh. Okay. Well, I will take that. Some energy. He wants to keep you waiting. He wants to keep you waiting. He definitely wants to keep you waiting. Um, in this mode of stasis. But I do think you might get that enlightenment. Yeah, no, you're not. He wants to keep you in the dark. Um, you're looking at him as his prize, but he probably isn't. Yeah. LD, I'm not gonna just shout that out until I get confirmation for that. You are seeing him as a prize, and judgment. You're gonna see the situation for what it is. Wow, 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 LD. I'm not gonna tell the person that. That's very to the facts, and I am seeing a new beginning, and I don't think the new beginning is with him. I know the cards are saying it. I'm just thinking of a way to let this person know that this guy is not it in a nice way. um, so I'm seeing a new beginning, and I'm thinking you can. You're 20. I'm sure you're fun. Well, I mean, you didn't show up at all, but well, you did kind of show up. He's not it. He's not. I don't think he's gonna make a crush offering to you. I don't think he's gonna express his feelings to you. He wants to keep you in the dark. He wants to keep you in stasis. Um, I think you're seeing. I think you're choosing to overlook his bad traits, and you're kind of seeing him as this prize, like you're viewing him as this big prize, but he kind of isn't. Yeah, he kind of isn't. So you need to reevaluate yourself and wonder, do I want to be with someone who's sending me all these mixed signals, or do I want to go find someone who's showing me the kind of love that I deserve? And finding someone that's going to show you the kind of love that you deserve is going to start with yourself. So, what I want to tell you is take that new beginning and start with some self love. And once you're not, don't get too invested in a crush when he's being flighty and messy, because he's being flighty and messy. So, just, yeah. But I'm gonna be real with you, Sienna. I know when you have a crush, it's hard to hear. Like, you're gonna hear this and you're just gonna be like, whatever. I'm still gonna pursue him, but love yourself, and then you'll know what you deserve, and then you won't have to chase or wonder about someone who's being inconsistent with you. um, LD, my lesson is not. The thing is, I don't want to say that my experience is not a good one because I did learn my lesson. However, my lesson was the fact that I actively chose to be a blind participant in something that led to my own heartbreak because I actively chose to do the wrong thing and know I was doing the wrong thing and keep on running like the chariot towards a reverse two of cups and trying to not see with a hanged man in front of it. You don't want to be in that situation if you understand the cards. Sienna, you don't want to be a chariot running towards a hanged man with the two of cups hiding behind it in reverse. Because it's gonna end in heartbreak. Three of swords and ten of swords energy almost. I know, I know, but I don't think I could speak in normal people language, but it's just I don't know if it's still is it still is does it still hurt my heart? No, I don't think it still hurts my heart to talk about it in that way. But what I'm telling you, Sienna, is that you don't need to go chasing after someone who you're seeing signs like he's sending you mixed messages. He's not. He probably is just like one day he wants you, one day he doesn't. He's probably sending you cute Snapchats and seeing you now and then, but it's like that's not the standard you deserve. Yeah, that's not the standard you deserve. And sometimes we're willing to lower our standards for some people, and that usually is when you know that that person isn't it or for you. So, T, I am adding you to the list, but I have Ara up next on the list. So, Ara, people speaking in tongues. Ara, what? Ara, are you there? I do know that you're there. I just want to know what your question is and your initials. Oh, let me add some root chakra, and I might as well just add all the chakras to my meditations. Um, yeah. Sometimes, well, I rarely ever lower my. Okay, let me just tell you guys. I rarely lower my standards. So the thing is, I allowed myself to be in a situation where I know that where the standards were low, but the person was aware they were not meeting my standards. So it arose a lot of resentment and insecurity in them, knowing they're never gonna meet me. So it was a constant imbalance and misalignment, knowing that they can't meet my standard, constantly feeling the pressure when I'm not putting pressure. It's just this is what I expect. This is what like I didn't even have to say things. I didn't have to say things. Okay, Paris, I will bump you up the list then if you've donated. My phone is what I'm using to stream on today, so I didn't see that, sorry. But I will get to your reading. Yeah, I saw it, Paris. I will do your reading now. Oh, I just want to add a few meditations to my some root chakra. Okay, I'm just gonna add all the chakras because I mean just it makes no sense just neglecting certain areas of myself. What is the sacral chakra? Is that somewhere like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay, there's 7 chakras, so I'm definitely missing one. Throat, solar plexus, sacral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The crown chakra. Okay. I'm gonna get to your reading in a second. Okay, so the root chakra. Okay. The root chakra, there's a reason. You can only grow as high as your roots are deep. It starts with the fascinations of energy tree body, but also connections with love. Wow. Okay, wow. I didn't know that. I've never thought about that. Wow. That is very, very cool. I like that. I'm gonna write that down. Well, I'm gonna save that text. Okay, so Paris, you can go ahead and ask me a question. And manifesting love, I will. Alright, I will get to your question, okay? But Paris just donated, so I'm gonna do their reading, and then I'll get to you. So yeah, Paris, you can ask me a question. What is going on with? Yeah, I know there's only 7, but I only had 6 on my list, and I was wondering which one I was missing. Even though I saw this random thing once that said that there were like 13. I only saw that in one place. I think it was in a book or something. And they were like, there are all these crazy ones above your head. Okay, of course it's gonna be as detailed. I'm gonna take my time with you, Paris. So let's get into it. It does way more. You should definitely put into energy work when you're ready. Your colors and Western styles of shop. Don't bother with your words teaching or handling teaching until you feel called. Wow. Okay. Oh, I have myself ready. To go, Paris. Just go for it, and I'm ready to do your reading. I have read a few books. Well, I read 2 very bare minimum, bare bones books on chakras, and I've watched like a course, like I did a course on vibrational healing, vibrational remote healing, and vibrational healing. So I do know like the very, I'd say very bare bones minimum in terms of vibration and energy and colors and stuff. Like I know how to cleanse my chakras with a guided meditation, but in terms of fully accessing the potential of it, I think I'm still very much a beginner. How does the Pisces, feel towards you right now? Okay. Um, since you want this to be very detailed, I'm going to use two decks. So I'm going to use one deck for him, and I'm going to use one deck for you. Let's go. Tell me about Paris in this relationship. Tell me about Paris in this relationship. I'm using this deck for you. Tell me about Paris in this relationship. Tell me about Paris in this relationship. Okay, and let's find out about A. Well, you already told me he's a Pisces. I don't know much about Pisces. Well, oh no, I do know about Pisces man because I'm a Pisces man, and Pisces, and I've once dated a Pisces, and they are difficult AF. So my heart already goes out to you, Paris. So be prepared for it. Tell me about A in this relationship. Tell me about A in this relationship. Tell me about A in this. Yeah, I'm kind of dragging myself there, but I know the Pisces people, men especially, are difficult. You Pisces? No, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. So the bottom of the deck energy for him is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So, it's a slow burn. It's a slow burn in terms of I don't want to say he's bored already, but I just want to say that he's moving slowly, and it's a tedious wave. So that's him for now. Let's find out. Your bottom of the deck energy is the Five of Pentacles, which is just a bit of sadness. So I don't know what he's done, but this is your bottom of the deck energy. Some sadness. So this is him. Oh, fuck. And this is you. You got an extra card. Uh, um, hmm. So in terms of him, this is the cards that came up to describe him. I got the Hanged Man in reverse again. Like my last reading had that, and the World in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. There are a lot of tens because on your side there are a lot of tens too. So I'm getting the vibe this relationship is going places. Where it's going, um, in terms of him and his thoughts, because I think you asked how does he feel about you. Is that what you asked me, Paris? Because I can tell you a lot of things, but I just want to answer your question. How does he feel towards you right now? In terms of his energy and his vibe, he is in a period of stasis. And something is holding him back. Something is holding him back very, very hard. Something is holding him back very, very hard. And he's really, really down on himself. Like he's in his thoughts are gnawing at him. Like something is really, really holding him back. I'll clarify that in a second to let you know what it is that's holding him back. But in terms of you have him on your mind a bit too much because he is showing up as someone who is difficult. So I'm getting the vibe that the Ten of Swords is him. No, well, his energy in terms of the fact that he's keeping you waiting and not expressing himself and not letting you know how he feels is a double-sided coin because it's kind of putting you in a flux, thinking, "Oh, he likes me. Oh, if he's mean, that has nothing to do with me." But sometimes it does have to do with you because if he does like you, he wouldn't be mean to you. If he does like you, he wouldn't ignore you. If he does like you, he wouldn't say and do things that directly um, conflict that. So it's letting me know this Ten of Pentacles popped up below this card. It's letting me know that you're kind of seeing him a bit through rose-colored lenses a little bit. And then the Ten of Cups showed up. So something happened where you were kind of able to see him for what he was, and that left you feeling a bit broken. But despite being broken, you still want to take action towards him. So yeah, let's find out where that's gonna go. Um, why is he stuck? Why is he in stasis? Because he's a fool in reverse. Because he's naive. He's childish. He's a boy. Yeah. What is his hindrance? He thinks that you're a little bit too cold. He thinks that you try to ask him questions that are not what he wants to hear. He thinks that you're asking him too many difficult questions. Why is he heartbroken? I'll get to that in a bit. Let me find some connecting energies. Give me some connecting energies for Paris. A. Give me some connecting energies for Paris. Give me some connecting energies for Paris. Give me some connecting energies for Paris. You're holding on tight to this relationship, Paris. The connecting energy is that you both are holding on tight to each other. Very, very tight. Hmm. So let's find out why you're able to see him, two sides of him. It just gets worse. Like, he's showing up as the King of Cups and the King of Swords in reverse. This is like, uh, this is like a difficult man. Just put it lightly. He's a difficult man. Why the Ten of Cups is showing up in reverse is because he doesn't want to take action. He doesn't want to take action. He doesn't want to tell you how he feels. Why you're ready to take? You see a future with him. You want to see a future with him. You're trying your hardest to overlook his bad qualities and see that this guy can grow. But can he grow? Death in reverse. I just want to confirm what this means. Yeah, he's gonna resist. He's gonna resist changing, and you're gonna resist letting go. I'm not telling you that you have to let go, but he's just the dude showed up as the Fool in reverse and the Hangman. He's heartbroken. He thinks that he thinks that you're asking him difficult questions, and he's in his head so much that he doesn't even want to make an offer. Like he's wondering, can I make an offer? Do I make an offer? And well, the hindrance is the fact that he thinks that you're asking him too many questions. And he's at conflict with his emotions. I just saw the bottom of the deck energy. Yeah, he's at conflict with his emotions. Because part of him wants to make an offer and the other is just like, eh. So it's a whole lot of stuff going on. But I see that you want to hold on to this. And I see that you're going to resist changing for a long time. Um, I don't really, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't, I'm going to be honest with you, but I He definitely wants you in a sexual way and has some desire and passion for you, but he just doesn't know how to tell you that he's afraid of what that your words that you're forcing him to come out of his shell. Like that's hurting him because he just isn't ready for someone to ask him questions like that. Like some people just don't like to be questioned. So if you have any follow-up questions, you feel free to ask me. But yeah, he just kind of doesn't want to be questioned. But I don't really see him getting it together, and your questions might annoy him a bit. And he's a difficult man. Difficult. Oh, difficult. Or boy. Well, I mean, he's showing up as a man, but there was a lot of night energy too, and a lot of 10. So you guys are in that full cycle doing it. I know that, well, for me, in terms of what I know about my birth chart, is that I'm Scorpio. Oh gosh. I think, oh, I'm Moon in Scorpio. I have two Pisces in my chart. I'm Pisces rising. Well, my sun sign is Pisces. I'm Moon in Scorpio, and I'm Pisces ascending as well. Yeah, I am Moon in Scorpio. Passionate. Not passionate, obsessive. Like, yeah, obsessive is what I'd say. Not passionate, obsessive. Thanks, thanks. That's the word. That's I would. Ah. Thank you for putting it so eloquently, LD. That's the word that the bird chart used when I read it. I was just like, I'm gonna say obsessive and passionate because it sounds better. Yeah, I got the vibe that he's younger with all of the nights. Mm, yeah, well, I mean, it's only in terms of love, I guess, because I'm quite stable in other parts of my life. But I do realize I've spent too much money on things that I don't need as of late. Like I could have been spending money on decks and things that I enjoy, but instead I spent a lot of money on frivolous things that I definitely didn't need and probably won't be able to reap the value of it. Okay, so up next on the list, I have Ara. Ara, sorry for taking so long to answer your question, but I'm finally here to answer your question. I'm actually being like a normal tarot reader. Yeah, I'm actually being like a normal tarot reader. Normally, I just pull the cards out and say what I have to say, but I'm taking my time today for the first time. But like I said, usually the messages just come rapid fire. So, but today I'm taking the time to. I'm not gonna filter my words though, because one thing I tend to do, uh, I do this thing where I put my words through rose-colored lenses, so it sounds a lot of things sound a lot better than they actually are. But that's one thing I think I have to work on. Which is why when I do my tarot readings, I like to just say the first thing that I hear because if I take my time sometimes, the words go through that rose colored filter and you're gonna think something bad is good when it's not. Physical security. T, it's not your reading it. No, I don't have any Libra on my chart. I think, yeah, I don't think I have any Libra on my chart. I, I do know I have some Sagittarius and I'm not sure. Whenever you get started with streaming, you have like a, I'm gonna type my date of birth time. 1995. Mm, yeah, whenever, if you stream tonight, because I always see these birth charts, but I just, well, I've done a few quizzes and whatever on websites, but I've never really gone in depth into it. Ara, are you there? If you're not there, Ara, then yeah, I definitely will pull up your stream once you get started. I still have Red stream playing in the background. I do not know if Red is even still streaming. Yes, Red, you are still streaming. I have your stream pulled up in the background, but it looks like your stream is frozen, Red. Red has the coolest, most gorgeous setup. He's been in my chat for a few nights now. He's so fun. Like he has the dream setup. It's so gorgeous. He was reading runes earlier. He gave me a really nice rune reading for the week. But Red, I think your stream is frozen. Because now it's blinking. I will send back my date of birth and time. Oh, I think he just got back on. Ah, that's so cute. Do you have a book with the runes? Red has multiple runes because he traveled to a lot of different places and got runes and decks. And he has the coolest everything. Um, who's next on the list? Well, I have Ara, Shakira, PB, and T. If any of you guys are there, then I was just looking at the runes that he pulled out for me, and it made so much sense. Like without even knowing the knowledge, I felt I felt like I could see, but it wasn't like as colorful as tarot. It felt a bit more blunt. It felt like this is the direction, and yeah, yeah. I'm talking about you. I'm telling LD about your setup and your runes and how cool everything is on your side. But your stream seems to be frozen right now, Red. Um, Ara, you can go ahead and ask me a question, Ara. What's coming towards you in the month of May? Okay, well, my other phone finally has enough charge. Okay. One thing I think I need to stop doing is watching so many different pick a card readings because I know they're general, but the messages just hit and it's like when they're talking about your person, it's like are they talking about me or are they talking about my person? Because it's like so I don't know. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to it. And I hate the fact that sometimes I watch a pick a card reading and it lowers my vibe of the day. Because sometimes they're really, really positive and other days they're just like downhill. So I need to not do that. Sydney, I'll add you to the list. Ara, you want to know what's coming towards you in the month of May? Okay, cool. Let's go. Ara, what's coming to you in the month of May? I'm gonna use my Charlie Brown deck. What's coming to Ara in the month of May? What's coming towards R in the month of May? What's coming towards R in the month of May? What's coming towards R in the month of May? What's coming towards R in the month of May? What's coming towards R in the month of May? What's coming towards R in the month of May? Okay. The Empress is the bottom of the deck energy. So you are hella gorgeous and deep. And yeah, you're the Empress. Worthy of being worthy of being admired. The Hierophant. So something at work and school is going to be difficult for you, and the judgment card insisted on falling out. So it's telling me that something at work or something in an institution that you're in, a club maybe, is just going to be difficult at this point in time, especially with how this Empress card is set up as well. The King of Cups. So in the past, there's a dude that is nice. You need to have the strength. You need to have the strength with him. And aw, well, I don't think you guys are exactly aligned, but I think that you're having dreams about this dude. Yeah, you're having dreams about this dude, and usually the pages are female, but just ignore that. This is female. Just pretend this is female. So yeah, you're having dreams about this dude. So in terms of what's coming to you in May, I'm gonna say that you're gonna need to have the strength to reevaluate situations and people, but not just pour your heart and emotions out into a feeling, but more so the stability and reality of what you want. And then I think you can achieve everything you need because you have the strength to do that. That's what the cards want to tell you. Is there communication coming in? Let me find out. And then I need to read what LDs say. Is there communication? Okay, no. Let's find out. Is there communication coming in from this dude? Is there communication coming in from this dude? Is there communication coming in from this dude? Is there communication coming in? Is there communication coming in? Yeah, there is. There is going to be communication, but don't expect it very soon because he's not seeing what's in front of him being you. But the communication is going to come in. Okay? So, yeah. That's your reading, Aura. Let's catch up on what LD. Hi, Jaden. Start using them for learning resources. Focus on the message pertaining to you, but rather how you can further develop your wisdom and understanding. Oh well, I have been trying to do that, but you know when I'm in a situation. In fact, one of the best types of readings that I love are like readings that are not exactly love focused or just like really vague, ambiguous pick a cards. Like those teach me so much. But I've just been a cycle of watching. Use the stories raised in the videos to further push matches what each card. It has, and I've been learning so many different decks, and each I've realized that each deck has a different interpretation of what the situation can mean, and it's so cool, so cool. Red, the decks that Red has, like I've never seen them in any YouTube video, so he has some super special, really cool decks because I've never seen them anywhere before. Okay, I'll do Jaden's reading because I haven't done a reading for anyone on Twitch in a while. There are still quite a few people on YouTube for reading, so Jaden, hi, welcome, and you can ask me a question. I also love it when people come into the chat and they ask me questions that are not just bare bones love or career, just like deep shit. That's cool. Okay, LD, I will pop open your stream whenever you get on. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Jaden, you can ask me a question. Actually, one sec. I just need to adjust camera. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Your question is, you're wanting to know if the person you work with has a chance of feeling for you, how you feel for them. Can I get the initial of this person, please? C. Okay, so let's find out if C has a chance of feeling for you, how you feel for them. So I'll do a relationship spread. Mm, my spread guides, J spread guides, tell me about J and C. Does C have a chance of feeling for J how they feel? Does C have a chance of feeling for J how they feel? Does C have a chance of feeling for J how they feel? Does C have a chance to feel for J? Does C have a chance to feel for J how they feel? Does C have a chance to feel for J how they feel? Does C have a chance to feel for J how they feel? Does C have a chance to feel for J how they feel? Does C have a chance to feel for J how they feel? Ooh. Okay. So the first card that pulled up is the Lovers in terms of the situation. Like, and this is really, really optimistic, letting me know that there is a possibility for this love. But you have to be very meticulous and precise with your words to in terms of how you're going to express it to them. And a warning is that there might be obstacles that you're not seeing. Yeah, there might be obstacles that you're not seeing that I think you need to address within yourself. And the path you should take is I think that he's going to make the offering. he or she, whoever the C person is, I think that they are the one who's gonna make the offering. And then you might still not be addressing the issues within yourself that can stop this relationship from manifesting. And I think that's also a warning that you need to address some things that within yourself that can hold us back. Is it possible to get more details on the issues? Which issues would you like to know about? Like, what are the shadow aspects of yourself that can hold a relationship back from happening? Okay, okay. Why is Jay in the dark? Why is Jay in the dark? What is holding them back? Why is Jay in the dark? 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 Okay. You're not seeing what's it's either you or him is not seeing the opportunity for what it is, right? So the Four of Cups, when it's upright, is all about like these three cups being you. And I mean, these cups are pretty, I mean, they don't have much, but they showed up right next to it, letting me know that you're full of abundance and life force and good vibes. And he just isn't sure right now. Like, he just hasn't seen your value just yet, but it will happen because the lover's card is there. So it will happen. In fact, he probably already knows it. He's just waiting for the right time. So it's not exactly an internal thing as I thought, but it's more of him. Oh, well, it's more of her. It's more of her just not wanting to make the offering. Oh, well, if it's a she, then I think you should be the one to take the leap. Yeah, I think you should be the one to make the offering to her. Because I get the vibe that she has seen it, and she just she isn't sure if she wants to take that leap. But when the leap does happen, it's going to be magnificent. Hmm. But okay, since it's a she, you need to be very clear and concise about your approach and how you're going to address her. Because this is the bottom of the deck energy, and it's a wish come true. So things are going to work out once you approach it in the right way. Things are definitely going to work out. So be aware of that. Yeah, things are definitely going to work out in your favor. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by for reading, Jaden. I appreciate you being here. Hi, Clean Music Lover. Sorry for not saying hi sooner. I was in the middle of a reading. Would you like to be added to the list? Or is there anyone on Twitch that would like a reading? Because up next on the list, I have Shakira, PBT, and Sydney. If any of you guys are there, you can say hi and I'll get your readings. All of a sudden, after that reading, my heart started hurting. I don't know if it's the meditations that I'm doing, but that's strange. My heart, like I said, my heart stopped hurting for a while, but all of a sudden it's back. So interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, right. It's strange. Well, I mean, if I get heart pains, I know that I'm going through heartbreak, so it's not like a weird feeling. It's just like I thought I was over those feelings completely. Shakira and PB. I don't see Shakira, so up next is PB. PB, you can go first. And hi, Amber. I'm doing pretty well. Just chilling, enjoying streaming. How about you? Maybe it's because I switched my cameras. Like, since I switched my cameras back to the old one, the pain came back, but on the other camera, I felt fine. Maybe it's because I know that I get a lot of text on this phone, so it's making me anxious. But when I'm using it as a camera, I know I don't have anything to worry about. Yeah, PB, it's your turn. And how are you today, Amber? May have asked that already. But Red, aren't you also going through some difficult things? So, or has this occurred before, Red? You just wanted to know if your old job would take you back, or if you'll get a new job in May. Okay, PB. PB, is that your name? Initials? Like PB? Or is it something else? Okay, so Red stream is finally back up. What was going on with your camera, Red? Okay, it's your initials. So let's find out. Would your old job take you back? Going with the tarot deck. My spirit guides, PB's spirit guides. Would PB's old job take them back? I'll ask about the finding a new job in the second part. Would PB's old job take them back? Oh, PB's old job take them back? PB's old job take them back? Would 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 PB's old job take them back? Uh, would PB's old job take them back? Okay. So you're avoiding finding out. So let me get the truth for you. Um, the King of Swords showed up in reverse, and this is a difficult, sharp guy. So let's find out. What is this on my screen? Okay, so I see you looking out to new ventures in the past. You looking back on this job, is it gonna take you back? Uh, no, 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 no. I think that's gone. So yeah, no. In terms of if they're gonna take you back, so no. It's possible, but unlikely. So let's find out if you're gonna get a new job in May. Is PB gonna get a new job in May? Tell me about work in terms of PB from May. There's something on your screen, Red. Is PB gonna find a new job in May? Tell me about work for PB. Tell me about work for PB in May. Tell me about work for PB in May. Ooh, you are gonna get a new job. Hmm. Wow. Hmm. Things are saying that things can go in your favor, but I think you might be putting a barrier in the way. Also, well, you said there's no love, but the King and the Queen of Swords showed up. And this is the second time the King of Swords showed up. So, yeah, there is no love, but I just get a sense of yearning. Maybe that's why my heart is hurting before I even did this reading. sense of yearning for someone who's no longer in your life because that relationship is done. So yeah, I get a sense of yearning. So I don't want to read any more about that. But yeah, you are gonna get a job. Forget about that person if they're on your mind. Not forget about them, but heal. Do some heart chakra meditations. That's what I said. You're not sure. Just not fine. I see. Oh, oh, because you're watching me. What do you use to stream? I use OBS, and OBS is incredibly simple. So, oh, you use OBS as well? Well, yeah, I usually just use the browser window. You're welcome, PB. So up next on the list we have Shakira. Actually, I'll do a Twitch reading now. Yeah, I'll do a Twitch reading now. But next on the list we have T and Sydney. But I'm gonna do a Twitch reading because I saw Amber. So Amber, would you like a reading? Oh, Lena, I will add you to the list on YouTube. I didn't see your name, sorry, but I will add you to the list. Oh, I see. Um, your friends on Twitch kept getting offended by you, and you're just trying to decipher what to do. Hmm. Amber, is that your question? Yeah, Amber, is that your question? Oh, LD is finally live. Let me put him in my ear because yeah. Uh, I actually might put LD on my screen. I'm finally here. And it's a face cam tonight. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna put LD in my ear. Astro obedient. Let me Google that. Okay, guys. I'm going to Lena. I will get to your question in a moment. I love Gemini's. Oh. Okay, guys, I don't know if I can stream anymore because LD is streaming and I kind of want to focus on what he's saying. But okay, let me finish up the readings. uh, okay, so I am going to. mm, Um, yeah. 1915 to 02 20 10 a.m. USA. Mm, mm, 10 a.m. Tiago. Time zone. Port of Spain. Trinidad. Okay, great. Hi, Pluto. Thank you for showing up. And I'm a guy, so thanks. You can call me he. I think that I've seen you in my stream before, Pluto. Thanks for stopping by. Man, I'm just gonna do it myself. Male, I guess. Okay, I'm wondering if I continue the stream because I'm getting a reading for myself right now. Okay, well, I don't see anyone want. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a pause. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a pause. Lena, I'm taking a break for a moment, so BRB. So you know what, Sydney? I think I should do your reading for you because you've been around for a while. So let me do your reading quickly. Yeah, let me do your reading for you, Sydney. What's your question? Hmm. I don't think you should wait. I think I'm gonna stop the readings. Yeah. Sydney, I'm gonna answer your question. I'm watching LD. Let me post this link. Hmm. Okay, let me just answer your question pretty quickly, Sydney. Is is Caleb coming to visit you sometime soon? Is Caleb coming to visit you sometime soon? Yeah, he is. Sydney, yes to your question. Wow. Yeah. For somebody. What the? Interesting. I suppose. I suppose. I suppose. I suppose. The first reading I got here, I I said I tried to buy their love unknowingly, Us- and I didn't even realize. The first reading I got here, I said I tried to buy their love, and I didn't even realize. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Continue. Very traditional. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Very quickly. Um, repeatedly. That's the end. Close.